Take a journey through the history of the Australian accent, from its British roots to its modern-day distinctiveness. The Australian accent originated from British settlers in the 18th century, particularly from southeast England. In the 19th century, Australian gold rushes attracted immigrants from Ireland, Scotland, and China, influencing the accent. The early 20th century saw a rise in American cultural influence, introducing new words and pronunciations to the accent. Post-World War II, Australian soldiers returned from Britain, bringing back received pronunciation features that blended with the local accent. In the 1960 seconds and 1970 seconds, Australian nationalism led to a deliberate shift away from British pronunciation, embracing a unique identity. Examine how the notion that black represents evil and white represents good is rooted in cultural and historical biases rather than color psychology principles. In many ancient cultures, black was a symbol of fertility and rebirth, not evil. The association of white with good and black with evil emerged in ancient Greece and Rome. During the Middle Ages, the Catholic Church solidified this dichotomy, using white for purity and black for sin. The concept of a dark or black soul originated in 17th century European folklore, not in color psychology. In many Asian cultures, including China and Japan, white is associated with mourning and death, not goodness. The modern notion of black as evil and white as good is a product of cultural and historical bias, not scientific fact. Explore the origins of modern banking in ancient Mesopotamia, where temple priests controlled the flow of gold and silver, and discover how this led to the first recorded financial crisis in 2400 BCE. In ancient Mesopotamia, temple priests controlled the flow of gold and silver around 3000 BCE. These priests developed a system of clay tokens to represent goods and services, creating a primitive banking system. By 2500 BCE, the use of silver shekels as a standardized currency replaced the token system. The first recorded financial crisis occurred in 2400 BCE, caused by a drought that led to a grain shortage and debt crisis. The crisis led to the creation of the first debt forgiveness decree, known as the Clean Slate Edict. Learn surprising facts about the British coronation ceremony, including the use of holy oil and the role of the Archbishop of Canterbury. The British coronation ceremony is steeped in over 1,000 years of tradition and pageantry. The monarch is anointed with holy oil, a practice dating back to the 11th century. The Archbishop of Canterbury has crowned every British monarch since 1066. The imperial state crown is set with over 3,000 precious stones, including the famous Cullinan II diamond. The monarch takes an oath to defend the faith and govern justly during the ceremony. The coronation ceremony is a blend of Christian, pagan, and medieval traditions. Can I survive a crash landing in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020? Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 uses real-world weather and terrain data for realistic simulations. The game's aircraft models are based on real planes, with accurate weight, balance, and performance. In a real-life crash landing, the safest place to be is often near the wings, not the cockpit. The odds of surviving a plane crash are higher than you think, with 95.7% of passengers surviving in 2020. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 has a built-in crash simulation feature, allowing users to practice emergency landings. The game's realism is so accurate that real pilots use it to train and prepare for emergency scenarios. We explore the fascinating phenomenon where NBA MVP winners often struggle to win championships the following season. Since the 1980-81 season, only 12 NBA MVPs have won a championship the following year. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the all-time leading scorer, never won a championship in an MVP season. From 2006 to 2018, 12 out of 13 NBA MVPs failed to win a championship the next season. James Harden is one of 5 NBA MVPs to change teams after winning the award, all of whom failed to win a title. The last player to win back-to-back MVPs and championships is Michael Jordan in 1996 and 1997. In the past 40 years, only Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, and Stephen Curry have won an MVP and championship in the same season. Visit the refugee camps in Bangladesh, where over 700,000 Rohingya civilians have sought shelter, and meet people like Amina, who shares her story of survival and hope for a better future. Over 700,000 Rohingya civilians have fled to Bangladesh, seeking refuge from violence and persecution. The Rohingya refugee camps in Bangladesh are now one of the largest refugee settlements in the world. Amina, a Rohingya refugee, shares her story of survival, hope, and resilience in the face of adversity. Rohingya refugees have limited access to basic necessities like food, water, and healthcare in the camps. Despite the challenges, many Rohingya refugees, like Amina, hold on to hope for a better future and a chance to rebuild their lives. Popular beauty products like face wash, toothpaste, and exfoliating scrubs often contain microbeads, which can harm the environment and our health. Microplastics are tiny plastic particles smaller than 5 millimeters that pollute our environment. Many personal care products, like face wash and toothpaste, contain microbeads that harm aquatic life. Microbeads can enter our waterways through sink drains and harm fish and other marine animals. Exfoliating scrubs and beauty products are not the only ones containing microplastics. Some clothes do too. Microplastics have been found in drinking water and food, potentially affecting human health. Switching to eco-friendly products with natural exfoliants can help reduce microplastic pollution significantly. Check out the mind-blowing stats behind LeBron James's career, including his 4 NBA championships, 4 MVP awards, and 18 All-Star appearances. LeBron James has won 4 NBA championships throughout his career. He has been named the NBA Finals MVP 4 times, showcasing his clutch performances. LeBron is a 4-time NBA MVP, earning the prestigious award in 2009, 2010, 2012, and 2013. He has made 18 All-Star appearances, cementing his status as one of the league's best. LeBron has been named to the All-NBA team 17 times, a testament to his consistent dominance. He is one of the all-time leaders in playoff points, with over 7,500 points accumulated. Bees are incredibly intelligent, but did you know they can solve complex mathematical problems and even communicate through dance? Bees have a highly developed sense of spatial awareness, allowing them to navigate complex environments. They use geometry to build their hives, constructing hexagonal cells with precise angles and measurements. Bees can solve complex mathematical problems, such as calculating the most efficient route to a food source. Their famous waggle dance communicates the location of food to other bees, using angles and vibrations to convey information. Bees can even recognize and recall individual human faces, demonstrating advanced cognitive abilities. In fact, bee brains contain a type of neural network similar to those found in human brains, processing complex